Get ready to match the stars. Jimmie Walker, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly. From Palmerstown, USA, Jonelle Allen. From Password Plus, Allen Ludden. And Betty White. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now, here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, friend. Thank you for your polite applause. Nice to see all of you. You're a beautiful-looking bunch of celebrities. And now would you join me in greeting Dan Zukaitis and Amy Hughes over here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to both of you. Let's find out who you are and where you're from. Amy, please.
Well, I'm from Torrance, and I'm a theater arts major at Cal State University Long Beach. And I work part-time as a singing soda jerk.
Really?
A singing soda jerk.
A singing soda jerk. You work behind a counter, or?
I work behind a counter, and I sing Happy Birthday, beat on drums, ring bells, sirens, etc.
Oh, that's cute. Is that down there in Torrance someplace?
Yeah, in Torrance.
Well, if I have a birthday coming up, we could go down there and whoop it up with ice cream and get sick and all that there. Well, good luck, Amy. Anyway, Dan, what about you?
Well, I live in a town called Encinitas. It's a little seaside village about a half hour north of San Diego. I manage a real estate office there. I'm married, and I play hockey, I ski, and play racquetball.
Good for you. You're a very athletic fella. Oh, he's powerful. He's really muscular. All right, just stay in back of the seat there. Now listen, here on Match Game PM, you'll each have 3 opportunities to match as many of our stars as you possibly can. The one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner. And that person will go on to play the Big Money Super Match, which can pay off over $20,000. So here we go. Amy.
A, please.
A for Amy.
A for Amy.
Dean said, something crazy has happened to my television set. I can see Quincy and the Galloping Gourmet at the same time, and it's weird. Quincy is performing an autopsy on a blank. We are amused. All right, here we go. Amy. Dean said, something crazy has happened to my television set. I can see Quincy and the Galloping Gourmet at the same time. It's weird. Quincy is performing an autopsy on a blank.
Turkey.
Turkey is her answer. Now, Jimmy Boy, what do you say?
I came up with one of the 3 or 4 best answers again on this particular question, and the best one in this case happens to be turkey.
Aha! All right.
I didn't say turkey. I don't like animal things because, when
yes,
Miss White's on the show,
I'm
or Miss Flood, as the case. I said a English trifle.
English trifle.
Remember her?
Yes. I remember her well, Betty. Yes.
You're affected. You know that? You're affected.
Affected?
Affected. Is that the word?
Yeah, that means she's stuck up. Yes. Putting on airs.
I said a Cornish game hen.
Cornish game hen.
That's not affected. No. They wouldn't deal in turkeys on those shows. They're too cheap to me.
That's right. Galloping Gourmet and Quincy at the same time. Quincy is performing an autopsy on a...
Leg of a lamb.
Leg of lamb.
Yes.
Aha. And you, sir?
I'm so often wrong, right?
Yes.
Right. Turkey.
Well, I thought he'd be too self-conscious to say it, but he did.
I was giving him a little lesson in basic comedy, and I said if it has a K in it, it's funny.
That's right.
And
K is a funny sound.
I forgot turkey has a K in it because I said duck.
Aha.
And you were wrong.
I was wrong.
But I didn't get much of a laugh.
All right, here we go.
K is in the middle.
Sally has the most useless job in the world.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
Yes. Yes. She's a blank at an old folks' home.
Are you waiting for me?
You're
Ready.
the one. Now, Dan, Sally has the most useless job in the world. She's a blank at an old folks' home.
Dance instructor.
Dance instructor. A dance instructor.
DI, huh? I had that. DI. Nice try. No, I had one of the nice answers again. You must follow my lead, as he said dancingly. I said sex education teacher.
There it is. Very good, Jimmie Walker. Yeah.
My answer may need a certain amount of thought, but I'm really crazy about it.
We'll think about
It's
it.
really a useless job. She was a car hop.
A car hop
Yeah,
at an old folks' home.
yeah.
All right.
I like it.
That's useless.
Something about it.
Charles,
We're going to get letters, and I hope we do.
from who are we going to get letters from?
Because an old person can use a car hop. They can honk a horn, can't they? The nurse can prop them up. They'll honk the horn, and she'll hop out and say, "What is your order?"
Honk a horn?
I said babysitter.
Babysitter. Wonderful answer, Charles. Jonelle.
I shouldn't have changed mine. I had phys ed teacher, but I had dance instructor before.
You had dance
Yes.
instructor and threw it away.
Yeah, because old people dance.
Yeah.
Sure they do.
Sure they do.
Yeah.
You
Well-
should see
Again,
Alan and Betty.
hopefully.
They just snap themselves around
That's
that
enough.
bed.
Now you get it.
Alan, you do the two-step, do you?
Any kind of step.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I was trying to think of something useless, you know, because that's what it said. And
Right,
I thought a
exactly.
sex surrogate, then I thought, no.
Oh, honey, good for you. You're at least still thinking about it.
You know, I got myself into that.
Yes, you did.
So
get
I
yourself.
thought of something. What do they not do?
Right.
They don't play football, so I had a football referee.
Football referee would be a useless
They've
job.
got wonderful elderly leagues.
turn
I've
on
seen
you fast.
pictures.
Oh, they go for your jugular.
Yeah. I thought that was very useless.
Yes, quite useless.
Not funny.
Yeah, no. All right.
There's only one really more use, because even a babysitter can double in brass, but an obstetrician really sits around.
That'll get you. End of round one, 2-0, her favor. Round two coming up in a moment. Now this.
Wash, more than just clean.
Hello there. Here we go to round two, if you're ready. Amy, you're ahead. You'll go first.
A again, please.
A for Amy. Weird Willie lost his job as a farmhand after he took a branding iron and branded the farmer's blank. Hello, Amy. Weird Willie lost his job as a farmhand after he took a branding iron and branded the farmer's blank.
The farmer's wife?
Farmer's wife. You get a mixed review from the audience on that. Some say yes and some say no. Brett, what'd you say?
I said, what was the question? Anyway, whatever it was, I said daughter.
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 Two daughters. Well, I guess all those jokes are about the farmer's daughter, aren't they? Aren't they? Aren't they?
Yes, they are. Daughter.
Oh, there they are. Willie lost his job as a farmhand after he took a branding iron, branded the farmer's...
That's about the size of it.
Yeah. All right, Dan, let's see how you do with your round two question. They just opened the first McDonald's at the North Pole. Instead of hamburgers, they sell blank burgers. All right, Dan. They just opened the first McDonald's at the North Pole. Instead of hamburgers, they sell blank burgers.
Walrus burgers.
Walrus burgers. Don't like that, I take it. You're very quick to give an opinion, but suppose you were sitting up here, you'd have sweaty palms and flop sweat and all that. You'd say walrus burgers too. Hello.
Back to skiing for Big Dan. He'll be skiing shortly. The definitive and wonderful answer, ice burger.
Ice burger.
Thank you, crowd. Thank you, crowd. My crowd, my people.
I did mine in Italian.
She gave it to the
Isa
office.
burger.
Isa Berger. She was related to Senta Berger, the actress.
Blubber Burger.
Blubber Burger. First McDonald's of the North Pole, instead of hamburgers, they sell blank burgers.
Whale blubber burgers.
Whale blubber burgers. So far, Dan, we don't have a walrus burger. Give us a walrus burger.
I like alliteration. I like things that go buh. That's why I married Blubber Burger.
Blubber Burger. I've seen you going buh. I tune you in once in a while. Buh.
Don't say it unless you mean it. Animal lover that I am, walrus burger.
All right. Third and final round. Amy, you're still ahead 2-1. You go first.
A again, please.
All right, here it is. The judge told Dumb Donald he was going up the river. So Dumb Donald brought along a blank. All righty. Hello, Amy. We're about ready for you. The judge told Dumb Donald he was going up the river. Do you know what that means?
Yes, sir.
It means, yes, all right. So Dumb Donald brought along a blank.
An inflatable raft boat, you know. Oh, come on.
An inflatable raft boat. Well, Amy, it's been splendid meeting you. Yes. You're a very sweet kid.
Try walrus.
But I don't think anybody over here is going to spell inflatable raft boat. Number one, they couldn't spell inflatable.
Most people can't
over
spell it on this particular.
What do you say? Don't say inflatable raft boat.
No, I didn't say inflatable raft boat. He was going up the river, right?
Up the river.
So he took up the river and a rowboat and some nice oars.
Some oars. A rowboat and some nice oars.
Right.
Up the river.
Up the lazy river.
Hi. Paddle.
Paddle. You ever heard of the phrase up the river without a paddle?
I know I thought of it, but it just didn't come out of my mouth.
You
I guess.
said Dumb Donald, you see. So Dumb Donald doesn't know expressions like up the river
Now,
without
wait a
a paddle.
Hold on, Brett. Now listen, Miss Big Mouth. Here's the way it is. Up the river is now you're too young to remember this. Up the river is a euphemistic way of saying going to prison.
I understand that, mister.
But Dumb Donald didn't understand it. When the judge says you're going up the river, he says, oh, I'll bring along a paddle.
And a couple of oars.
I still like raft, inflatable raft, and rowboat myself.
See, she's upset because Jonelle Allen is going to play a mother on her series. And if Jonelle Allen is not playing mothers, where does that leave Brett? She's got to hang around for the Ma Whistler store. It's a very sad thing.
Miss Betty.
I say I think we better have a meeting. We need a meeting because the first couple of words I put in invisible ink, I said boat.
Amen.
It's generic. That's why I said it was just generic. Watch this, Ira.
Well, now, Miss
I'm just surrounded by good sportsmanship.
We don't like to lose.
The warden said to the firing squad, men, the condemned man has made an unusual last request, and we must honor it. For the execution, he wants you all to wear blanks. The warden is speaking to the firing squad. Men, the condemned man has made one last request, and we must honor it. For the execution, he has requested that you all wear blanks.
Oh, I get it, sweetheart. It's okay.
Here we go. That's yours. The warden said to the firing squad, men, the condemned man has made an unusual last request, and we must honor it. For the execution, he wants you all to wear blanks.
Blindfolds.
Blindfolds. said blindfold. You need 1 to tie and 2 to win. Jimmy?
I said blindfold.
There is a tie score. Say blindfold, you win the game.
Well, I said bikinis.
Bikinis.
But then I thought, well, now that's a silly answer.
Yes.
So I said, now this has got to be a match. I don't want any argument. Masks.
It is. That wins the game. What the rest of you have? Blindfolds. All right. Come on down, Dan. Now, Amy, we're going to say goodbye to you. We're going to send some gifts to you from Match Game PM. Amy Hughes, ladies and gentlemen. Many thanks for being here. Bye. Now we're going to do this commercial for you. Hurry back. See how much you win.
Forget old-fashioned cleaning. What?
Here we go. This fella's going to have a go at the really big money now. And good luck to you, sir. You can win over $20,000 here. We polled the studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Can't stop the blank. $500 for you if you match your most popular answer. $250 for the second most popular. And $100 for the third. Dan, now whom do you want to call?
Jimmy?
Can't stop the music.
Betty?
Alan song.
Is Betty, have you got one?
Betty. Oh,
Betty.
I had Can't Stop the Presses.
Can't stop the presses.
Okay, Alan?
Oh, I've been ready every time but this.
Now, wait, think about it. Take your time.
It may come, something may come from
Something may come from heaven.
Can't stop the rain.
Can't stop the rain.
Adorable.
All right. Can't stop the rain, can't stop the presses, can't stop the music are the three they've given you. Do you want one of those or one of your own?
I've got to go with the music.
The music. All right. Let's see what the music is. May we see the $100 response. Can't stop the train.
That's nearly, almost like
Rain, yes.
Yeah.
Close, right. May we see the next one, please? Can't stop the clock?
Can't stop the clock.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means, but it's true. Last chance for Can't Stop the Music. Go. Attaboy, Dan. Now, Dan, you've got $500. Means the least you could play for is $5,000. But you've got one more audience match, and let's see how you do with that. Let's see what it is. Lone blank.
Good Lord.
All right.
Well, we've got to go with Jimmy again.
Lone shark.
Brett?
Yes, dear. Now, just a minute. Did he call my name?
Yes, slip your name out there.
Now, just a moment. I'll think of something. Where do... No. Oh, loan... Well... loan office.
All right.
Boy, the next time I take your answer, Alan.
The Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger.
Right again.
Lone Ranger? All right.
Like Peking Tom.
Okay, so you got Lone Ranger, Lone Office, and Lone Shark. You want one of those or one of your own?
I've got to go with Lone Shark.
Maybe see the $100 response, please. Loan me $1.
That's money.
Love the grammar.
It's a nice bunch of people you had.
Right. Maybe see the next one. Loan officer.
Z.
Last chance for Loan Shark coming up here, Dan. Let's see if you've got it. Go. Yeah. Attaboy. Another $500 means another $5,000. You got a pot of $10,000 to shoot for, but you can make it into $20,000 if you get a lucky spin of the wheel. Grab that peg and give it a go, and we'll all root for a double, and here we go. All right, Miss Brett, get ready. Here we go for $10,000.
Right, sweetheart.
Here it is. Blank sitting. S-I-T-T-I-N-G. Blank sitting. There it is.
S-I-T-T-I-N-G.
Correct.
Gotcha.
All right. Now, we want from you, Dan, the same answer that Brett's written on the card. If you give us that, we give you $10,000.
I've got to go with baby.
Babysitting. All right. Okay, Brett, he says babysitting for $10,000.
You know, we just went on a little tour on Love Boat. You know,
Yeah.
and they have the first, second seating and the second sitting and the thing, and babysitting.
And babysitting. Congratulations, you got a total of $11,000 altogether. Where's your family? Is anybody rooting?
My sister's down there.
One who's waving? Yeah. In the white shirt there. Hello there. $11,000 for Dan Zukaitis. Congratulations. What are you going to do with it?
Spend it.
Attaboy. Now we've got this message for you. Dan Zukaitis is a very happy fella. He has $11,000. I said, what are you going to do with it? He said, I'm going to spend it. Join us next week for Match Game PM. Team Rayburn here. Thank you. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive new fast charge cordless polisher from Makita. Great to polish your car, clean tile, carpet spots, sand, wood, and metal from Makita. Sunshine California Colossal Pistachios, the new snacking craze. Incredibly delicious, more affordable than ever. Something good under the sun, Sunshine Pistachios. Tiger's Milk Nutrition Bars, good taste plus something no other snack has. Tiger's Milk Protein Rich Blend. Tiger's Milk brings out the tiger in you. Fine Maybelline Cosmetics featuring Fresh Lash Mascara. 24-hour mascara, conditions while it seals in color, all day, all night. Fresh Lash Mascara by Maybelline. Search, the breath mint that gives you confidence of knowing your breath is clean. Search, available in snappy cinnamon flavor. Rulacort cream and lotion with hydrocortisone from Ludden Laboratories for itch and inflammation of poison ivy, insect bites, and other minor skin irritations. And Turtle Extra Car Wax. Extra polymers and silicones make it extra long-lasting, extra brilliant, extra easy. Turtle Extra Car Wax in liquid and soft paste. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.